Hey, what's going on, everybody? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Jaxxon. So this was a figure that I was going to pass on because I have no connection to the character. I didn't read the books, so I was going to pass on it. But this was on sale on Amazon for $14, and I've heard good things about this figure, so I grabbed it. Well, this thing arrived in a bag, just a shipping bag, and it's got a pretty nice ding there. It's got some dings up here, so I was kind of irked. So I contacted Amazon and I said, why would you put a collectible item in a shipping bag? I said, this one's damaged. So they refunded my money. Free figure. And as you can see, comes in this expanded universe comic book style box. I love this box. I mean, this looks cool. Got a nice picture of Jaxxon there. There's Lando. Got a Royal Guard down here. Star Wars Adventures up top. Down here, you got the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm logo, and of course, Jaxxon right there. On this side of the box, you have Jaxxon up top, and then you have this really just funny looking picture there of Jaxxon, and then you got Star Wars The Black Series down there. And on this side, you got 3 more frames of comic photos. I mean, these look really good too. And that's what's on the top. Great picture. There's Lando there. That's pretty cool there. I like that one a lot. And that's what's on the bottom. There's Jaxxon and Lando, and I don't know who this is, but yeah, I like that one too. But on the inside, so there's a single Velcro tab here. Through the window, you can see the figure, Jaxxon, and he's got 2 blasters. You got Star Wars The Black Series up top, Jaxxon there, and then you have this really cool picture there of Jaxxon and Dengar. You got a short bio over here in 5 different languages. And the bio just reads, Jaxxon is a nearly 6-foot tall, green-furred Leppy smuggler and captain of the Rabbit's Foot. Known for his wisecracks and high kicks, Jaxxon has helped Han Solo and Chewbacca out on more than one occasion. And there's the back of the box. You got the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm logo again there. Here's the Lucasfilm timeline, and here we are with Star Wars Legends, and then you have the Lucasfilm blurb in a few different languages, and then you got a bunch of tiny print that no one reads, and then down here you got the barcode and all these other logos. All right, so enough waiting. I'm going to get Jaxxon open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so here is Jaxxon out of the box, and let's just take a good look at him. We'll start up here with the head and face, and man, I must say, this sculpt is pretty amazing. I mean, the detail on the face is stunning. You know, when you get right up on it, the eyes look good, the nose, the mouth, the teeth, the subtle detail on the teeth, that's just cool. And all this down here, the sculpt of the fur is just amazing. I mean, it just has such a cool feel to it. Yeah, I am blown away at this. You know, the promo photos do not do this justice. That's a pretty incredible face sculpt. So the ears are fixed, okay? They do not articulate. That would have been a nice touch, but it's totally fine. I mean, this face sculpt totally makes up for that. But you know, from the neck down, it's a combination of X-Wing Luke and Farm Boy Luke from the waist down. But up top, the X-Wing, the part that they used, I think totally works. Now, of course, the chest armor was added. It is an extra piece that they just kind of put on. It's not glued in the back. It's glued right here in the front. But the sculpt of it, I like it. All these lines up here on the shoulders look great. This is nice. Got a little bit of yellow there, like that. The back, I mean, this totally works for Jaxxon. And, of course, this is left over from X-Wing Luke with this little strap coming down to the belt. Now, the belt is very nice. Love the silver buckle, some silver on the straps. These pouches look really good. These straps come down to these holsters. Got some really nice detail on here. Straps coming around to the back. Got some nice sculpt all in here. Love this. And then another little silver thing back here with some more snaps. It's a nice looking belt. And as far as arms, you know, this is left over from X-Wing Luke. Same sculpt, same gloves, just painted differently. You know, it looks fine. And same thing on the right side, just minus the things up here. It's like a little pocket up here this time, but it looks fine. Great looking wrinkles. The gloves look good. And from the waist down, you know, Farm Boy Luke, but it works. It's fine. You know, the wrinkles look good. This is fine all in here. You know, it's just painted differently. I think in this case, the reuse is a pretty good choice. I mean, this is Jaxxon. And for some side-by-side comparisons, there's the legs. So yeah, they are identical. And there's the other side. And for his top half, there's the left arm, so you can see the little bits are left over. The silver on the forearm is not painted on Jaxxon. On the back, you can see this little vest here that's left over, that's just painted a different color. And of course, the right arms are virtually the same. And that's what the front looks like. It's just that little white vest thing is just left over, just painted a different color. So I'd have to say, for what it is, Yeah, this figure turned out surprisingly good. And for the sake of the video, let's just run through articulation. So you do have some side to side at the head. He can't look down very much, but he can look way up. And there's some pretty good side to side tilt. So these shoulder pads are nice and flexy, so that allows the arms to get up to there. And if you want to rotate them around, you can just bend that thing out of the way. So yeah, they can rotate. Single jointed elbows that just get to 90. There's a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist. There's an up and down hinge on the right, and a side to side hinge on the left. He does have a little bit of twist at the midsection, but it is super tight. He crunches forward just a hair, goes back just a little bit, and he has just a hair of side to side tilt. A hair. There's an upper thigh swivel. The legs get way up. They only get out to about right there, and they only go back about that much. He has double jointed knees that get up that far. The feet go down that far. They don't go up very much at all. And there's some swivel at the ankle. And as far as accessories, Jaxxon comes with a pair of these blaster pistols, and I'm going to call this a DL44, just minus the scope. Right? There's no scope on the other side, but that is pretty much a DL44. Great looking sculpt, and I really like all the detail in here and on the grip. I mean, that's a really cool looking blaster. All right, so let's see how Jaxxon holds these. So in the right hand, yeah, that looks good. Trigger finger right at the trigger, right where it should be, and that looks really good in the right hand. And as far as the left hand, so this is a gripping hand, so that is not going to work as well. I am tempted to split right there in between the index finger and middle finger and then bend the index finger out to make a trigger finger so he can hold this one properly. It's pretty stable though. I mean, that actually looks pretty good, especially from a distance. But yeah, I'm tempted to cut the fingers there to make a trigger finger just so it would look like this one. But you know, just holding them both up like this, I think that's a pretty good look there. But let's see how these holsters work. So the left side, well, that drops right in. Yeah, that looks fantastic in the holster. And how about the right side? Yep, same thing. Very stable. There's no way that's going to fall out. Yeah, these things look fantastic holstered. And that's what he looks like on the shelf. And man, he looks really, really good there next to Han and Chewie and Lando. I think he's a good height. And the colors just pop. I mean, you're going down the shelf, you're seeing all these Empire Strikes Back colors, and then all of a sudden, bam, this reddish-orange color just stands out. What a cool looking figure. Really happy I picked this one up, and yeah, I'm kind of blown away at this one. So yeah, surprisingly good figure. I mean, I cannot get over how good this face and head looks with the little mohawk running up the middle. The eyes look so good. The mouth, the teeth, the fur is so well done. I think the ears look good. I mean, everything from the neck up is it's just wonderful. And from the neck down, I mean, yes, it's reused top and bottom, but in this case, I think it works. I mean, this looks like Jaxxon from what I've seen. I think the blasters are really cool. He holds this one very well. Still tempted to, do a little split right there between those two fingers to make a trigger finger so he can hold the one in the left hand correctly. But, I mean, it just looks from top to bottom. It's a pretty cool figure. I'm pretty happy with this one. But please comment below. I would love to hear from you guys and let me know what you think of Jaxxon. And if you like videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'm always posting something. I'd certainly appreciate it. And I just thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.